And here we are in this market in Mumbai. And wow, what a place it is. Now, I'm not going to tell you what I can see at the moment. I just want to turn around in 360 degrees and give you a look, a sense of the type of place that these people are living and working in. Wow, that's incredible, isn't it? So we're looking around in 360 degrees in India, in Mumbai. And maybe we can start by looking at the obvious things, the products or the produce. So produce is a word often used to talk about fruit and vegetables. And what can you see here? All of these yellow circular objects. What do we see? Actually, there's some shades of green as well there, isn't there? So I think these are mangoes. They look a bit too big to be lemons, don't they? They are probably mangoes. And we've got a cardboard box of grapes there, and we've got a few shelves or shelving with the baskets of mangoes. So probably local produce. Interesting. We've got some kind of text up here, but we've got some of the local language here as well, which maybe is Hindi. I might be wrong, but it's interesting to see the different languages in India. Of course, there are many which are spoken. Anybody watching, if you have any questions, you want me to stop or focus on something in particular, then please do stop me. I'm happy to do that. But here, what am I pointing at down here? What's the laser here pointing at? Do you know the word for that? Good. It's scales. Scales. And the scales are used to weigh the melons or the mangoes, the limes, the grapes, the bananas. Whatever fruit or vegetable you want to weigh, they are done on these scales. And yeah, these are green bananas, it seems like. They're not very ripe. And I'm going to put all of the vocabulary in the video's comments in the Facebook group. But ripe is a word we would use to describe those bananas over there. They're yellow, ripe bananas. These green bananas are not ripe, I think. And ripe means mature, ready to eat. And if you eat a banana that's very hard, then it is not ripe often. It needs to mature or age more. So there we go. There's a key word. We've got ripe fruit and vegetables. We've seen another keyword there, the mangoes in the baskets, in the straw baskets. I think we've got scales to weigh. In the distance there, you can see more mangoes on the floor and some plastic crates. That's C-R-A-T-E-S, some plastic crates which the fruit is stored in. And yeah, so we've got lots of mangoes. I think that's the conclusion when we talk about the fruits on offer here. Yeah, grapes and mangoes. But as always, when you look at photographs like this, you want to look at the finer details. Don't just look at the fruit, but maybe look at other details. For example, the people. You can describe what these guys are doing here. So you could say there are some men or three men all wearing the same clothes, yeah, white vests, and they are barefooted. Barefooted. That's B-A-R-E, footed, which means that they are not wearing shoes. So three barefooted men wearing white vests and grey or dark brown trousers, and this is possibly the uniform of their, or kind of identification of their particular farm or business, whatever it is they are doing. So we've got barefooted men. We've got some more barefooted men over there. Can you see that? There's a man there wearing some sandals, however. Is there anybody wearing any shoes? Not really. No. Yes, there's a man there. And what's he doing? How could you describe him? He is sitting on a black chair, waving to somebody or greeting somebody. And did you notice which tense I used there? We used the present continuous tense. He is doing. He is doing. He is sitting on a seat. He is waving with his hand to somebody. So, present continuous tense, what is this lady doing? Question, answer. She is looking at the mangoes. She is looking at the mangoes. This man is carrying something. So there we go. That's just a review of the present continuous tense, which we often do when describing people in photographs. So we've covered the food. the fruit in particular. We've covered some aspects of the language and the signs above these market stalls. And there's another vocabulary item. These are stalls, S-T-A-L-L-S. And stalls are these kind of mini shops, like here and here and over there, which sells something. So you can go to a clothes market, which sells t-shirts and jeans and scarves and hats and gloves, and they also will have stalls. That's a market stall for fruit, veg, clothes, or anything. And there we go. I think we're going to stop there, but wow, wasn't that interesting? If you have visited a market like this before, anywhere in the world, then please do tell me. It would be interesting to know. Have you ever been to India before? Did you ever see anything like this when you went, if you did go? And if you haven't been to India, would you like to come to markets like this? Would that interest you? Yeah, so please feel free to comment in the video below. And, we've got a comment here from Alexei. He's saying, I guess barefooting is common for India. You're right, Alexei. And let me just respond there. There's a quick correction which we need to say barefooted. We would say barefooted is common. So F-O-O-T-E-D, footed is common. You're right, Alexei. Probably maybe because of economic, financial reasons. Maybe some people don't have the money to afford certain clothes or items of clothing. Maybe there's a cultural thing here as well, maybe there's just, it's more typical in their particular culture not to wear shoes in a place like this. Who knows? But yeah, interesting observation there, Alexei. Thank you very much. And I'm going to leave you today with another quick scan around in 360 degrees of this market in Mumbai, India. And if you like this, please give it the thumbs up. My name's Michael. I've been your teacher in this VR English lesson on Facebook, live streamed. Check out the website goldlotus.co, and I'll see you sometime tomorrow for more lessons just like this. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.